that's what I wanted to kind of talk about today. I want to know.
They need to get
So
you
so
young
so
girls.
so we're gonna divide it into three different groups. We're gonna say there's 1/3 that are in relationships and they're having sex. There's 1/3 of men that are not having any sex and they're not in a relationship, obviously. And there's 1/3 of guys in the middle that aren't in relationships but they're having sex. I want to talk about those guys the most right now. What? So
The
yeah,
ones
I
that
want
are
to
not
know
in a
why do you
relationship?
think that they are like single? Like why do you think that they're not having serious relationships?
I think that they're not having serious relationships just because they don't want to, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as they're clear and concise about, you know, what they want going into whatever they're doing, dealing with a girl.
Hmm.
But I did read that study. I sent it to my
Yeah.
friends.
What about what about you? Why do you think that those guys are not choosing to be in relationships but they're still having sex? That 1/3 group.
I think same, they don't want to, but also to add on commitment issues. Like, it's just commitment. Because if you're having sex with the same person for 5 months, call it what it is.
Like,
you know?
do any of y'all think that it's the women that are not giving them the relationships? Possibly, like these 1/3 might be the guys that
Nah.
like
Nah.
they're
I
just
mean, I've
maybe
done that
sleeping
to a
around,
few guys.
where like you just let them on, kind of.
I don't think it
No,
would be
no, no,
leading
no,
them
no, no,
on.
no.
Not
I've
leading
had
them
sex
on. I
with
mean, like
them.
something might happen, but something might not
They
also
call
happen.
leading them on.
Yeah. Okay.
But my bad. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Like, what do you think?
I think a lot of men in that 1/3 category, I think they're in grind mode. I say that because
I'd agree. Yeah.
a lot of men feel the need to grind individually rather than with somebody.
Mhm.
Like for women, I think, or at least for myself, I can say I'm building my empire. And one thing I worry about is who I'm going to have kids with. Like, who am I going to start my legacy with? Like,
Mhm.
who is that person going to be? And because of that, I'm ready to find my husband.
No.
Like, I'm ready to secure that one thing so that I have help in building my empire because it's our like empire. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
trying to be great, and now I have my other half. Like, now I don't have to worry about somebody having my back because I got my other investment partner.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you ready to get married right now?
I think I could.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But so I
bad,
want
I'm
to say,
like,
like, I do
I
agree
think
with
I
you. I
could.
think that those 1/3 guys are in grind mode. I think it's very hard for a guy to be secure in a relationship, or even to there's a lot of women that maybe want to get married, like they want their man to propose or whatever it is, and he's not doing it because he's not comfortable financially, he's not comfortable emotionally. There's certain things in his life that he's not happy about yet, so he's not going to propose. And there's a lot of guys doing the same thing but for relationships. It's not even at that marriage level, but even for a relationship, they're like, I can't tell you I'm serious because I can't even support you. I can barely pay my own rent. You know, so a lot of them, I think it is a financial thing, or they're in grind mode. They're trying to get to where they're a high value man, and then they can have what they want.
But sometimes that's also an excuse, because if you're already, like, it depends. So, like, if you're, maybe like looking your job to job or whatever, and you're trying to build that, I get. But like, if you're kind of in the process of establishing yourself, you're not really down or anything, what's wrong with having a relationship with it?
Communication.
Sometimes
It's the comfortability. I'm telling you, like, these guys aren't comfortable. So and some of y'all that have been on the show, y'all know when I talk about what women do today that are in relationships. Y'all go on girls trips, y'all go at girls nights, y'all go and y'all do certain things that a lot of men don't want to deal with. So they rather stay single but still spin plates, which is where like you have multiple girls that you're kind of talking to or fucking, and you have options and you just keep going through life.
Isn't
And there's a
that
lot of guys
scared?
doing that. Huh?
Wouldn't you consider that being scared?
I mean, I coach these guys on a regular basis that are in these situations, and I wouldn't say that they're scared. I would say that they are insecure about their ability to provide, because that's what we're supposed to do as men, is be providers. And a lot of us, because I teach this all the time, if a guy is fully in his frame and fully in his masculine frame, the woman will fall into her feminine frame. But no guy's in his masculine frame today. There's very few guys that can fully provide and fully, be so confident that the women are coming into their frame. There's most guys are chasing women. They're simping, they're tricking, they're chasing.
Like
and that's not how you get somebody who really loves you. How you get the girl that really loves you is the girl that comes to you and walks into your frame. And there's very few guys that are doing that today. Yeah, Sirhale, I wanted to know, why do you think that 1/3 bracket of guys is single right now but still sleeping around?
That's a good question. Women don't value their vaginas, so because they live like men, they just give it up easily. So if there's an opportunity to get some without the commitment, I don't have to worry about the stress, the commitment, her nagging me. Men who men who just want to get that are going to take that easy route. So it's women's fault. If women put priority and some value on their vaginas and on their wombs, then men would give women what they want. It's the fact that women no longer have standards, they don't have requirements that are realistic, and it's open season for dudes who can just get it. So it's not that men don't want relationships, because it's never about us. Relationships are about women, and because women don't require it, men don't go after it. So I think that's part of the reason why. And this is to add it to the grind mode as well.
Yeah.
And this is as a man who got married at 19 years old. I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah.
May I comment that?
Yeah.
So if women are being like
Baby mamas.
no, like not having promiscuous, is it not okay for them to do that? Because men are very much the same. They're very much the same. At least men in my age bracket that I've dealt with. The only difference is that women are able to communicate, like, going into whatever it is, like, hey, this is what we're doing, this is what we're not doing, setting a standard for themselves. Whereas if a woman does that, then it's frowned upon. But when a man does it, it's kind of like, oh, he's just a man being a man.
Can I comment?
Yeah. So just before that, no. So that's off. And men have done a bad job of this because we've promoted men to be promiscuous. Men need to exercise dick discipline as well.
Yes.
The reason why is a couple things. Women, y'all can't be giving it up because of the emotional connection, the emotional, psychological, so on and so forth. And then the risk of you giving your womb to somebody who's not going to be invested. Like your womb, like ladies, hear me. Your womb makes a difference. You can go out, have kids all you want to, and it's going to be a man who might love you, but your value is directly related to people not having access to your womb, right? So, but men, we've done a poor job of telling men to go get every woman, to go sleep around, go do it. And that man, if he sleeps around too much, he takes on the mindset of the woman that he's with. So he takes that experience and he projects it on every other woman. So if the woman he's with is easy, every woman easy. You see what I'm saying? And so, like I said, men have done a poor job of enabling men to do that. When the truth is, we both should be respecting what we have, and it should be made for marriage. Your womb for me and my exclusivity to you, we both get that from each other.
No, thank you.
I agree with that.
Another big thing that I want to talk about when it comes to this is that men and women aren't the same sexually, though. So like guys, whenever they sleep around, they're not like women produce oxytocin whenever y'all have orgasm. Okay, guys do too, but it's not as much. Right. So it's like he was saying, like it's extremely damaging for both people, but I think it's very damaging for women. And it all starts with y'all. Like the cycle all starts with women. So if you look back into the Bible, if you look at Adam and Eve, you know, when Eve went and ate the apple, there's a reason why she was the one that went and ate the apple. She fell to temptation first. And the whole point of that is to teach that when women fall to temptation first, it causes a cycle. Because if y'all open your legs first and allow the guys to come in, then it's a hedonistic cycle now that's going to keep causing and keep happening. It's a trauma cycle. And so if y'all stop that, though, if every woman today stopped letting guys fuck, do y'all realize the entire world is built because men want to fuck? Everything that you see, this building that we're in right now, the downtown Dallas, everything that you see, the sewers, those guys that jump on the trash truck every day, it's all in pursuit of a family or a girl or pussy. Like at the end of the day, that's what it's for. It is for that. So like if y'all closed y'all shit up, they all have to go way above and beyond. And guys aren't shit today. Like he's saying, like guys, like we have to be more on them more than ever. Here's something that a lot of girls don't understand about my show. I hate men just as much as I hate the women. Okay, the women that are fucking everything up, I hate the men that are fucking it up too. This is a very equal show over here. Okay, we hate both of them. Only 10% of people are good today on both sides, men and women.